Hello and welcome to ONTV's coverage of Lake Orion High School varsity hockey. Happy New Year, everybody. I'm Craig Stockwell, and I'll be broadcasting tonight's action along with my broadcast partner, Larry Rosen. With one win in the new year already, the Dragons look to build on that momentum and close the gap in the Orion Red division. No small task tonight as the 4-5-3 Dragons take on a Rochester United squad that's 7-5-1 and currently ranked number 9 in the state of Michigan in Division I. Larry, after being shut out back-to-back games in mid-December, the Dragons have played a lot better, going 2-0-1 in their last 3 games. What's turned things around for this team, and what do you see as the key to tonight's game?
Well, they've started scoring some goals, Craig, and they didn't score a lot of goals early. They're getting their offense jacked up a little bit with Sidlowski throwing some points in. Kirchner's been scoring a lot. But one of the keys to tonight against the powerful Rochester club is a fast start. They got to start quick. They got to jump out to a quick lead. They got to get on the board early and make Rochester play from behind. And as far as one of the other keys is they got to play solid defense. Logan Aldridge has got to play well. He's been playing well. But Rochester's very powerful club. That number 1 line, their captain has got a lot of goals. They got to play a strong defensive game, and as always, if they fall behind, they got to respond to adversity. They got to figure out a way to keep the momentum up and play well and play effectively, despite bad things happening, possibly falling behind or going on the shorthanded play.
Fantastic. Absolutely agree with you, Larry, on the quick start. I think, when you look at the last 3 games for the Dragons, we've kind of looked at this season as being a bit of a maturation process for this team. A young team, lost a lot of senior leadership from last year's team, and they continue to grow as a team and really have gotten on top of teams the last few games and have been able to build on that success. So I really like your thought there, and also on the other side of the coin to be able to respond to that adversity, because you only have to look as far as last Saturday's game with Grand Rapids Catholic Central to see a quick 2-0 lead, carry it into the third period, and a couple of quick goals by Catholic Central, and they're right in a tied game, and we're really back on their heels before they were able to take advantage of a nice play by Sidlowski and put the game winner in.
Well, the adversity, and a lot of times that playing with a little adversity, the goalie makes a big save, and you can come right back and switch the momentum back. So hopefully the Dragons can jump on top tonight and play from in front. Okay,
now that we've got your keys to the game, who on the Dragons do you expect to step up tonight?
Well, I'm thinking 16 Sidlowski. He's been picking up the scoring. He's been making the players around him better. He's got a few points, a couple goals in the last game, or a goal in the last game, assist in the last game. Sidlowski's one of the guys you got to watch. He's one of those talented guys in the state as a sophomore, and he's one of the guys we should be watching tonight.
Absolutely. What about the other side? Who do you see from Rochester that the Dragons need to keep a close eye on?
Their captain, one of their assistant captains, Polino. He's got a lot of goals. The guy's leading their team in scoring. He's just a dynamic player. Played some AAA hockey really for his whole life. I think he played with one of your kids, and he's the guy you got to watch. You got to keep him to the boards. You got to keep him behind the net, behind the goal line where he can't put the puck in the net.
Absolutely. We're going to step aside for a moment, but when we return, we'll take a look at the starting lineups. You are watching ONTV's coverage of Lake Orion High School varsity hockey. Please stay tuned.
Can't make it out to the 3rd annual ONTV Feed Our Fish food drive? Well, you still can contribute. Surf on over to our website at orionontv.org and donate $5 through PayPal. Just click on the Feed Our Fish banner on our homepage, then click on the yellow Donate button. Every dollar goes directly to the Oxford Orion Fish Food Pantry. So donate and tune in on Saturday, February 9th from 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. right here on ONTV, Comcast Channel 10, and UVerse Channel 99.
Well, welcome back, everybody. We're here just about to drop the puck for the opening face-off, and we'll give you tonight's starting lineups. First, for visiting Rochester United, starting at defense, number 5, Evan Asuncion. Again, at defense, number 16, Matt Pataniak. Starting at forward, number 6, Nick Merrick. Also at forward, number 8, Jimmy Patel. Also starting at forward, number 13, Ryan Bradley. And in the net, between the pipes, number 30, Brody Blair. Now for your Lake Orion Dragons, starting on defense, number 6, Ben Bach. Also on defense, number 15, Jordan Strauss. At right wing, number 12, Alex Gaiwa. At center, number 23, Mark Kirschner. And at left wing, the alternate captain, Ryan Sidlowski, number 16, one of the players we said to look out for in this game. And then between the pipes, your goaltender, number 30, Logan Aldrich. So, Larry, here we are about to drop the puck and get things started.
Let's go. Let's see what happens here.
And Rochester controls and gets the puck in deep. Number 8, Jimmy Patel in chase. Jordan Strauss bothering the forwards as Rochester tries to cycle and coming out with some speed, but loses the handle is 23, Mark Kirschner. Kirschner back in to cycle around, comes around the other side. Quick pass to Sidlowski up through the neutral zone. Gets checked by number 8, and Alex Gaiwa helps Sidlowski get the puck in deep. Mark Kirschner in chase, playing the body. And Rochester will break out as Sidlowski goes off for a change. Got a delayed offsides as Rochester regroups. Number 8, the captain, David Otto, tries to clear, but it's held in. And Logan Aldrich has to make his first stop of the game. Number 4, Nyland to 5, Brisky clears the zone. A little help from number 18, the sophomore Drew Casey, or I'm sorry, freshman Drew Casey. Back through the neutral zone, and Nyland sends it back in with Mesta's help. Casey in hard on the forecheck. And it comes back out through the neutral zone. Well, Larry, a lot of kind of this and that and up and down and not a whole lot else going on right now.
You got a lot of neutral zone play. You got, I guess they're getting their feet wet, trying to understand each other. A couple plays I'd like to point out. The first breakout, the successful breakout by the Dragons. You'd like to see 16 headman that puck and go get the return pass. And you got to get the defense charged up to the blue line on the dump in to hold that puck in, Craig.
Absolutely. And after the icing, the face-off back down deep into the Rochester zone. Kurt Latshaw in chase.
Nice
plays
forecheck.
The body, and look at that, just a little nothing play, and it almost became a scoring chance.
Nice forecheck. You got a defenseman going backwards and a forward skating forwards. I like that math.
Just like that, this line, the Birchback line, has turned a defensive zone face-off into an offensive zone face-off. Looks like the linesman wants to realign things. Birchback up, and then Rochester controls, breaks out through the neutral zone. Number 2 with the puck, dumps it in deep, right on the goaltender Aldrich, who clears it to the side. 21, Matt Gronowski in chase. And Nolan Page will clear the zone out to Kurt Latshaw. Got speed up the left side. Quick shot wide into the right corner. Latshaw in chase with Josh Gould's help, number 11. And Rochester beats that pressure out through the neutral zone. Nice play by Mark Gronowski to break up that play and right back into Rochester's end for the Dragons. Gould with the puck in the corner, looking for his options, tries to center it. Number 19, Adam Lidicote. Rochester breaks into the Lake Orion zone, centers the puck.
Oh.
Dangerous play. Still with the puck. 18 for Rochester, tries to move around the defenseman, and number 8, Otto, steps into him.
There's that body check we talked about in defensive zone, Craig. You got to play the body. Otto did a nice job there.
Stockwell with the puck out through the neutral zone, tries for Lidicote, intercepted, but Lake Orion's able to get it back out to the neutral zone. Stockwell steps in front of 18, breaks up the play, and be happy to throw it out to the neutral zone. Number 18 with the puck, gains the offensive zone, looking for help.
I think we got, looks like Kirchner's got a blown tire there, Craig. Fallen down a couple times. I think he's got a bad skate.
Lidicote with the puck, he'll dump it in deep with Gaiwa in chase. And the goalie misplays the puck, it gets through. Dangerous play if you got some pressure there, and all they had was one guy chasing. So Casey in chase, Guywa with a shot.
Nice shot there by Guywa.
Nice save by the goaltender. Number 30, Brody Blair.
That was right
Jordan
there,
Strauss
Craig. You got Kirchner going to the locker room with Coach Norrington getting that blade fixed. Thank goodness the Dragons got a skate sharpener in that locker room.
I don't know what it is about Rink C at DSC, Larry, but I've seen more lost edges out here than you see in the Olympics at the figure skating competitions.
I would tend to agree with you. Played here enough times to know there's something under this ice.
All right. Guywa battling in deep with Casey and help. Looking for Sidlowski up the middle. Back to the defense. Strauss, Sidlowski back to and through the middle and out to the neutral zone. Well, I think Sidlowski saw something, thought Strauss was going to cut to the middle. We had a little miscommunication there.
Yeah, it happens. It's early in the game. They'll get it straightened out on the bench
nice
there.
Play. I'm sorry, nice play. Oh, and a scoring chance for Brisky. Nice play by Sidlowski over to Casey and then right into the mouth there for a quick one-timer by Jake Brisky.
Yeah, it looks like the Rochester defense is on their heels a little bit. Not sure of the Dragons' forecheck here, and it's nice to see early that they're putting some pressure on this powerful Rochester club.
The goal line for the face-off in the offensive zone, and Rochester wins the draw. Breaking out, number 12 for Rochester United. That is Luke Brunson.
It's another fine check there by Otto.
Down in deep, number 9, Kevin Kurzea. And out through the neutral zone. Brisky with the puck. Tries to feed it over for Mesta. And they'll be happy to dump it in deep. But I'm not seeing a lot on the forecheck there when they dump it, Larry.
No, if you're going to dump it, you better have somebody going to get it.
And Mesta tries to intercept, but it gets through. Shot high over the net. Number 12 in chase. Defended nicely by Matt Gronowski. Up ahead for Jake Brisky. And back into the Lake Orion zone. Mark Nyland will regroup. Looking for help. Tries a hard around up the left side, and it's going to go all the way down to the Rochester United end. Number 9, Kurzea with the puck and stepped into by 17, Alex Birschbach. Not afraid to put the body on someone. Alex, a gritty player there, Larry.
Yeah, that's what we talked about in the keys of the game, playing physical, and you've seen that on Nyland, Otto, and Birschbach so far early in the first. I like it.
Absolutely. Gronowski clears. They look to get off.
There's a giveaway for you.
Nolan Page steps in front of the pass, and looks like we might be looking at a face-off as the puck just clears the glass.
Yeah, it's Rochester's defense seems to be just turning and dumping without looking. You got to keep that forecheck on. They'll do that, and it's gonna cost them and be good for the Dragons.
Well, I'll tell you what, that Birschbach line's still out there. I think that hit might have gotten Coach Fields' attention. He's going to give him a little more time out there.
Yeah, he should. That's a pretty good play there. Nice win on the draw.
Right back, quick shot.
Nice
Deflected a couple times, just kind of barely got through and goes harmlessly to the left corner. Rochester breaking out, just misfiring on a pass to number 5. Boy, I'll tell you, Larry, we talked about number 21, and I really haven't even seen him on the ice tonight.
No, me neither. I don't. He hasn't been noticeable to this point.
Number 10, Jake Chappie in chase. Pressures the D. They try to break out, and 20, Cross steps into Rochester player. Right back into the Rochester zone.
This is This is what that third and fourth line have to do. They got to dump the puck and go get it, and they're going to make things happen. Here we go with a nice little play here
with the puck, trying to apply some pressure. A 3-on-1 in the corner, and he somehow gets it out and loose to the net. A backhand shot.
I'd want to look and see where that.
Nice save by number 30. Do we have a call?
I want to see where that puck is. It is underneath him, Craig, but that was a fine save. It was a great play, a powerful forecheck by that Chappie Stockwell cross line, and I think we're going to see some more of those guys tonight.
Absolutely. Nice little, nifty little play out of the corner there to get what looked like a 3-on-1 for Rochester turned into a scoring chance for the Dragons. All right, Otto to the net, wide, into the left corner. Sidlowski and Chase. He's the first one to the puck. I'll tell you, Lake Orion is winning the races right now, Larry.
Yeah,
loose pucks.
They've won most races. It's been nice to see, and they got to keep this forecheck on. I don't think Rochester's knowing what hit them.
Is that Casey in with Guywa? It is. Oh, yeah, Kirchner's not back, is he, from the room?
No, he's still in the locker room getting a little...
Oh, tip! Oh, and it just crawls over the crossbar. Dangerous play from the point. Nyland throws it ahead. Gonna try, and he's able to reach and poke that in deep into the Rochester zone.
Kircher just back on the bench, Craig.
Great. Well, I'm sure Coach Field will be happy to get his lines back together. Oh, and a pass in the feet of Gaiwa. Can't clear the zone. Number 5 looking to center it, and it's broken up by the Dragons. Here comes Sidlowski. Bothered in the middle. Gets around 2 guys. Quick shot, and great save by number 30, Brody Blair. Slap shot wide, and what do we got here?
Net's off there, Craig.
Okay.
That's some of the stuff we talked about with Sidlowski. He could be, arguably the most talented kid on the ice, and there was a fine example of that right there, beating 2 defenders with a nice shot.
Quick, aggressive moves, using his speed, lateral movement. He had three defenders. He had a forward bothering him, 2 defensemen, and he kind of tied them up and made them run into each other and made a nice play there.
Got a quality scoring chance, 1-on-3. I don't like those odds, but I'll take the scoring chance.
Number 5 with the puck. Quick shot high, and Aldrich will glove that with no problem. Not sure I'd call that a shot on goal. That looked like he had to jump to get that one.
That was going over.
It's like Kirshner's out to take the face-off with some sharp steel.
Well, it's moderately sharp. That is Coach Norrington in there doing skates.
Mesta with speed through the neutral zone. Quick shot and up into the netting. Well, I'll tell you, you see that a lot. Guys doing a nice job of getting their stick into the shooting lanes and just deflecting shots harmlessly up into the netting.
Yeah, plays like that. I tend to like the forward carrying that puck into the corner, making the D-man and supporting center chase him and leave that open high slot guy.
Face off left to the Rochester goaltender, won by Kirshner. And Mesta tries to force it back in. Kirshner and Chase wins the race. It's a common theme tonight. Kirshner pressuring. Mesta holds it in, looking for his options, throws it in deep. Brisky and Chase plays the body, but Rochester's able to clear and break out. 13 with the puck, breaking through the neutral zone. Quick shot, high and wide. Number 8 going into the corner with Gronowski and Chase. Mesta throws it around the near side. Over to Brisky, tries to clear, but 7 holds it in for Rochester. Jordan Strauss back over to his partner, Gronowski.
There's an icing there, Craig.
Misfire on the pass, and we've got an icing, and we'll get some fresh legs on the ice, but we'll take a defensive zone face-off.
I like what I see so far, Craig. Good forecheck. Dragons are playing pretty well. Looks like Rochester's still on their heels, and that's good for the Dragons. Here's number 21, the leading scorer for Rochester, taking the draw here.
Michael Polino wins the draw, back to the defenseman. Down in deep, number 10 with the puck in the corner. Looking for their second leading scorer is also in this line, 22, Max Harper. Otto comes away with it. Throws it around the near side, but right to the defenseman. And Rochester holds it in. Polino back for Harper. Looking for Polino. They're cycling it well now. Over to number 6. Oh, and he fans on it, and Lake Orion's going to take advantage. We got Kurt Latshaw looking to make something happen in the offensive zone, but he loses the puck, and Rochester's going to break out.
Yeah, almost odd man rush there for the Dragons. Just didn't quite come together, correct?
Nyland gets control and throws it in deep for the Dragons. Burschback, calling his name a lot. The hustler. Latshaw waited a little too long to pull the trigger there.
Yeah, he wanted to tee up, and got to do that a little bit quicker.
Oh, through the neutral zone, and here's Polino on a break. Oh, and
nice.
He tries a drop pass, and really wasn't there.
Nice back check there by Otto, who got caught a little flat-footed.
With speed off the bench, tries for Latshaw. Right back out for Rochester. Number 11 through the neutral zone. He's got help with number 9 and number 2. Stepping in, save. Oh, and wow.
Yeah, that was pretty
Aldrich
close.
Made the first save, and boy, that rebound was a little bit soft and a bit of a fan, and he was able to close that 5-hole up just in time.
Yeah, it looked like it was going to squeak through. It looks like Logan wanted to get back up, and before he had a chance to stand back up, that puck was coming right back his way.
Defensive zone faceoff. Won by Rochester. They try a quick shot, but it goes wide. Number 19, Liticote, clears it. Stockwell through the neutral zone with some speed and chase. Oh, and his turnover. Quick shot and just saved by the goaltender, number 30. That's 2 shots for Stockwell in 2 shifts tonight, Larry.
Yeah, he's playing really well. He's catching him off guard. He's hustling. He's getting to the puck.
We just took, and the Dragons just took a horrible penalty, Larry. Number 15, Jordan Strauss, just hit number 11 from behind, away from the play.
On the
behind
pinch
the
in.
play. Boy, you just can't take penalties like that, Larry.
No, not in a game where you've dominated the whole first period, Craig. That's your assistant captain taking a penalty like that. That cannot happen.
Saved by Aldrich, and the Dragons are going to go to the kill, and they're going to have to
kill a big one here.
They're going to have to kill this penalty with the firepower that United has. You don't want them getting on the board first. Well,
2 minutes for a charging there is what the call is, Craig. I think he probably lucked out not getting the 2 and 10. That charging call is not one we see very often.
Can't make it out to ONTV's 3rd annual Feed Our Fish telethon? You can still contribute. Surf on over to www.orionontv.org and donate $5 through PayPal. Just click on the Feed Our Fish banner on the homepage, then click on the yellow donate button. Every dollar goes directly to the Oxford Orion Fish Food Pantry. So donate and tune in February 9th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. right here on ONTV, Comcast Channel 10, and ATT Uverse Channel 99. Back to live action.
So far, so good on the penalty kill here, Craig.
Quick low shot by number 9, looking for a rebound, but there was no one there for Rochester, but they're able to control. 21 throws it in deep, tries a backdoor pass for 10, but they just misconnect, and the Dragons are going to be happy to clear that down the ice, and we got about 1:14 left in the power play for Rochester.
And it looks like they've moved Polino to the point here on the power play, Craig. Oh, that's what you love to see, an icing on the team on the power play. We love to see that offensive zone faceoff for the penalty killing squad, the Dragons. Things are looking so far so good. 1:04 left on the power play here for Rochester, Craig.
All right, fantastic. Well, hey, we'll just take this time to mention that next week, January 17th, for our game against Farmington Unified, we've got a special guest going to join us in the booth for a live on-camera interview. The new principal this year at Lake Orion High School, Steve Hawley.
Well, it'd be great to have him here. I've not met him. I've heard nothing but good things. Students like him, staff like him. It seems that it's worked out very well, and I look forward to having him here.
Absolutely. Well, we had a little action off that face-off in front of the Dragon net, but Aldrich was equal to the task and held the Rochester team at bay.
Well, got to win the draws here on the penalty kill, Craig. It's a very important part of the kill.
What do they call United? You know, you've got Adams and the Rochester Falcons. I don't know what they call the hockey team.
The yellow team, I think, there, Craig. We'll go with the yellow, the Rochester
yellow.
United Yellows. That's about all I can come up with.
Well, this so far, Lake Orion's doing a nice job on the kill. 18 cuts to the middle, trying to get a quick shot, and 8 is able to gather it. And there's Aldrich doing what he does.
He's stopping the puck, covering, stopping the low shot. That's a play. I like Seattle to clear that man to the backboard behind the net and not just stand there and let him whack at your goaltender. He's got to be a little more physical there as the whistle gets blown.
Absolutely. Well, number 9 in to take the face-off against 23 Kirshner. And Rochester controls 7 with the puck. And he's having a hard time handling that thing.
And we'll take
jumping around like an Indian rubber ball, like Mickey Redmond would say.
Sorry I didn't come up with that one.
Number 7 back in for number 9.
Hey, we're going to get
back to the point, and Strauss steps in, and we got something going here for Lake Orion. Guywa with the puck. Boy, I think he might have had some help with the trailer if he took a look.
The Orion was going for a
puck,
change on that one, I think, Greg.
Okay. Sidlowski with the puck, and he just loses it along the boards, but Guy was there to pick it up. He's looking for his options. He'll cycle it back for Sidlowski, and Sidlowski loses the handle. Rochester with the puck, looking to break out. Stepped into by Kirshner, and Guy will cycle it back to the D. Gronowski with the puck. Ahead for Sidlowski, and it looked like there was an awful lot of activity over there on the bench. It looked like pretty close to having too many guys out there.
I would have blown it if I was the guy wearing the orange bands, I tell you.
16, Sadlowski with the puck, and he loses it. The guy was there, or I'm sorry, Casey's there to pick it up, and just misconnects with Ben Bach, the defenseman.
Yeah, you bring
Bach
up
back.
You bring up Mickey Redmond. We're going to have the Red Wings back there, Craig, in a few days.
Absolutely. How about that? It's not just the new year, but it's a new era of hockey with the NHL owners and players putting their differences aside and figuring out that they can salvage 48 games out of the season.
Now, it'll be interesting to see if there are more fans of Joe Louis than we got here tonight, Craig.
Oh, and a nice
what
save
a
in
great
front
save.
by Aldrich. Good one-time centering pass, one-time shot. And the cap, 21 Polino with a nice play over to Max Harper. Boy, Rochester's really buzzing now. They're sensing something. And nice defensive play to get a stick in the way by a tired Matt Gronowski as Lake Orion gets some fresh legs on the ice.
So I watch this, Craig. It looks like that number one line for Rochester is their offense. It doesn't seem like they get much generated from the other group of forwards.
Absolutely. A lot of neutral zone play. Out with the puck, Otto, and he's just going to be happy to flip it to center ice. It looked like he had some options there on that breakout, Larry.
He chose to take the safe play and put it into the neutral zone.
Casey bothers the dump in, and Nyland will get there at first. He clears it out, and I guess we're going to play that one.
I don't know why. I think that hit the backup goaltender for the Dragons as it floated on by.
I'm not sure Raleigh even noticed that. It looked like it went right off his cage, didn't it? Ooh, and looks like Otto might have got away with a cross-check. Quick shot, saved by Aldrich. The puck's loose, and Mesta clears it out with some speed. Looking to center with Otto up with the forwards. He's looking to generate some offense, and a quick shot.
Oh, and a nice
and
save.
A rebound and kicked aside by the goaltender, Blair. Dumped in deep for the Dragons. Brisky and Chase. Nolan Page steps into the play. And Rochester throws it out weakly to center ice. Cycled around to Bach. Bach through the neutral zone. Gets hit. Dumps it in deep. Page in tow. In chase. Something like that.
In chase. We'll go with in chase. In tow wouldn't be so
Ladshaw
good.
steps into the Rochester player and is able to knock it loose. But the defenseman was already retreating. So here comes Rochester. 11 with a quick shot. Bothered and deflected by the defenseman. Burst back to help. Ladshaw throws it up weakly to the point. And we've got a whistle.
And that's the end of the first period.
All right, there you go.
Let's hit your banner.
So after the first period, we've got no score. And, boy, the Dragons have to be happy with that effort, Larry, after 17 minutes to hold this powerful Rochester United team at bay. And the young Dragons continue to grow here in 2013.
Yep, they're playing pretty well, and I just got the shots on goal brought up to us. The Dragons with 8 and Rochester United with 11, but that is not indicative of the play. The Rochester had one power play, and Dragons really carried the play, in my opinion, with the exception of the last couple shifts there, Craig.
Absolutely, and that last shift by their top line, Rochester might have generated 5 shots in that one alone. Well, let me draw your attention here to center ice and the new banner for the Lake Orion hockey program. We've got our sponsors that we'd like to recognize here, providing support to your Lake Orion Dragons. The Galling Buick GMC dealership on Lapeer Road. Vaughn Hockey, Mike and Arlene, the Vaughns, big supporters of the community for years. Their son is a former Dragon, Calvin, who graduated here just a couple of years ago. Frank Rewald and Sons Construction, Health Quest Rehabilitation, and Automatic Sales and Consulting. You might recognize the name Otto. That is the captain and defenseman. His father, David, his company is also a sponsor of the Dragons. And then CTS, Complete Tooling Solutions. Those are your sponsors for the 2012-2013 Lake Orion hockey program.
Yeah, thank those sponsors. Very giving, very supportive of the program. It's great to have them.
Well, we're going to go to break now. Again, it's 0-0 in the first period. We're at the end of the first period, and we'll be back with second period action right here on ONTV.
Hey, this is Mickey York from Fox Sports Detroit. When I want to get the inside scoop on local sports, I watch Between Terminos or Fox Sports Detroit.
And we're back for second period action and the drop of the puck. Got Kirshner for Lake Orion, but Rochester controls, throws it in deep, right on goal. Aldridge steers it aside, around the near side. Looks like Strauss and Chase with Kirshner's support. Number 5 for Rochester with the puck, trying to cycle it to the center. He centers the puck, and it's broken up by the defenseman, number 6, Ben Bach. Kirshner can't control, but the Gaiwa plays the body and breaks things up, but here comes Rochester again. Number 8 brings it in. Strauss takes the puck up to Sidlowski, over to Gaiwa. Throws it in, tries to throw it in deep and hits the defenseman in the skate. And Kirshner a little late getting to that puck, Larry.
Yeah, a little soft on that. You got to go hard to that puck, dump it back in deep, get that clean change. So now we're
Strauss dumps it in deep.
Delayed little line change here, Craig.
Sidlowski steps to the middle, quick shot. Oh, and what a great save by the goaltender. Just gets his shoulder in front of that puck.
Quick hard shot by Sidlowski there. I thought we had a goal coming up there, Craig.
Centers it, and Rochester's going to break out through the middle, dump it in deep, wide of the net. Big bounce. Otto tries to knock it ahead, and Gaiwa ahead to Casey. Casey with speed. Sidlowski with him, and the goaltender Blair will glove it.
Yeah, I like that first shift by the Dragons. I would have liked to seen a little harder to the puck by Kirchner there, but great scoring chance by Sidlowski there early in the second period.
DVD copies can be purchased by calling ONTV at 248-693-3377 or 248-393-1060. For only $10, you get a copy of not only this game, but any game or program in our broadcast vault. That's DVD copies, 248-693-3377 or 248-393-1060. Rochester applying pressure. Broken up by Mesta. He's got a break. He's got speed. It looks like the defensemen for Rochester are not fleet of foot, Larry.
No, he was motioning to his guy to pick up the Dragon forechecker and not concentrating on the puck.
Brisky and Chase, 21 with the puck and bothered by Brisky. Oh, dangerous play to the side of the Rochester net. Near side, I can't see who that is for the Dragons. Casey and Brisky battling for the puck.
Looks like you got Brisky playing, Craig, here with a little bit more vigor here in the second. He seemed a little bit second-guessing himself in the first period, but Brisky's come out with a little bit of a charge here.
Well, Jake is nursing a shoulder injury that he picked up in their last game against Catholic Central. He was a little bit sore last night at the team dinner, and but it obviously hasn't affected him much tonight. Oh, and it looks like a knee-on-knee. Yeah, we're going to get a call, and we've got an injured Dragon on the ice.
Yeah, we could see a 5-minute a major here, Craig.
Yeah, that's an injury call right there, Larry.
Let's see what the referee calls here.
Boy, that's a dangerous play. Number 7, Joe Marino in the box. He wasn't happy about the call, but I don't think there's any question what happened there. That was, he stuck a knee out, and we've got an injured Dragon.
And you got the referees discussing the play, and it's a 2 minutes for kneeing. It's not a 4 or a 5, Craig, so they didn't. After a little confab, it seems that they didn't think there was any intent to do injury to the Dragon, number 14.
Well, Nolan Page struggling off the ice, needed a little bit of help, and he looks like he's limping in quite a bit of pain over there. We'll have to keep an eye on that and see if Nolan's able to return to the game.
And we got Phil Cross, the trainer, for the Dragons Health Quest trainer here, taking a look at him.
Kirshner wins the draw, and we got a scoring chance in front for the Dragons quick on that power play, but the puck gets cleared and up into the netting. We're going to have a face-off, I believe, in the offensive zone.
Nah, it's a neutral zone face-off. I think, Craig, it was chipped off a Dragon stick.
Oh, it was tipped, okay. Looked like the defenseman just shot it up into the netting. So.
Yeah, I was hoping for that as well.
Kirshner for the draw, for the Dragons on the draw. Wins it. Sidlowski steps in quickly. Nice play. Looking to set up back to the defenseman Otto. Otto right back in. Boy, that's, well.
Referee stepped in the way there, Craig.
That was a rough bounce there in the corner. Back to Otto. Looking for his options. Back to Sidlowski. Over. Strauss with a shot. He
There you go.
scores!
What a nice play by the
Jordan
Dragons.
Strauss on a power play goal gives the Dragons a 1-0 lead early in the second period. 13:54 to go, and just about 30 seconds, 28 seconds into the power play, and just like that, you put the puck at the net, Larry. Good things happen.
That's what we've been saying, and they had to get on the board early. We were hoping for the first goal, and what I liked best about that is quick puck movement. Strauss slid in at top of the circle, and one of the most important things, Craig, that we've been saying in every broadcast, puck on the net, keep it low, and that's what happened.
All right, well, we've got the goal scorer, 15, Jordan Strauss, assists to number 5, Jake Brisky, and number 23, Mark Kirshner. But I thought I saw Sidlowski make that pass.
Yeah, I think that assist would be Sidlowski made the pass.
Oh, and look at this. We got a tie game. Just like that, sloppy play to the right of the Lake Orion goaltender. And I don't know who put that in. Number 8 for Rochester?
I don't know who that was. He was Johnny on the spot for the rebound. Like you said, Craig, it's a bad clear and a turnover, and just like that, it's 1-1.
Boy, you got to keep your focus in this game. You battled all game long. Take a lead, and then to give one up that quickly. Now here's that adversity. We need to see how the Dragons respond.
Let's see what happens here. They came back right out of after the first goal with a nice opportunity, and then had a little turnover and a bad defensive play, and it's 1-1.
I like this. Coach comes out with that Birchback line. It's a hard checking center there, and really provides a lot of energy for this line. Oh, that's a turnover in the corner, and Rochester comes out with speed. It's going to go harmlessly into the corner with Otto and Chase. Having trouble gathering it down low. Tries to cycle it back to Kurt Latshaw. Looks up through the middle and runs Litticoat right into the Rochester player. And here comes, oh boy, and right back in for Rochester, and he loses control of the puck, and Nyland will clear it to the side. 17 in with some speed. Rochester's feeling it. They've got a little momentum now. The defenseman cannot hold it in. Number 6 just could not hold it in.
Yeah, the last play that stuck out to me there, Craig, was a little odd man rush and an excellent back check by number 19, Litticoat, which broke up the play.
Well, a goal was scored for Rochester by number 8, Jimmy Patel, and assisted by number 25, Drew Harm. And I believe there was one other assist, but I didn't pick up who the second assist was.
I think they said number 5 there, Craig.
Number 5, Evan Asuncion. Sure, I'm butchering that last name, but that's the best I can do.
Got to try, Craig. No harm in trying, man.
Well, I'll tell you, it's a crazy game, hockey, because you play the first 20 minutes pretty even, back and forth. Not a lot of great chances by either team. But, boy, the Dragons get on the board, and then, I don't know, it's 20 seconds later, and the puck's right back in their own net, and now all of a sudden they're back on their heels.
Well, you see it a lot. You make a good play, and then the puck comes right back down, and it goes against you.
Nice play by Guywa, using the body. Gets it over to Sidlowski. Sidlowski gets stepped into by number 7, and Nyland keeps it in. In for Kirshner. Weak pass over to Guywa. Back to the point. Otto fans, and here comes the puck right through the middle. We got a foot race. Number 10 in Chase. Oh, dangerous play there, and boy, it's good that David didn't connect with that elbow.
Yeah, it looked like a pretty solid body check there, Craig. It's kind of like a stop sign. You can run them, and it's not illegal till you get caught.
Dragons defense will change. We've got Gronowski on the ice with Nyland now. Guywa back. Good back check by the Dragons, but we kind of lazily got a nice scoring chance there by Rochester.
Oh, a nice play by Sidlowski.
Into the middle, cuts to the middle, can't get the shot off. Nice defensive play there. Good play by Sidlowski to get an opportunity, just couldn't pull the trigger. Oh, and we got a breakaway for number 11. He steps in, and nice save. Aldrich lets his head do the work, puts his cage in front of the puck.
Yeah, he made the poke check effort, and it didn't work, but the guy shut the puck off his cage, so we'll take it.
Stockwell intercepts on the centering pass. Out through the neutral zone with speed. Steps in, cuts to the middle, Nice play, but broken up by Rochester as they got 4 guys back, a 2-on-4.
Nice play by Stockwell, makes a great play, and then drops the puck behind him.
Come on,
don't do it. Don't do it, Craig. It's always a problem when you're
it's held off
it's
to the
always
left
a problem
of the
when
goaltender.
you
Aldridge holds on for the face-off.
It's always a problem when you're
here.
doing play-by-play and your own son's on the ice.
Let's do something here pre-programmed here. Go mobile with ON TV anytime. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube on your mobile devices. Connect with ON TV to see what's happening in your new studio, see upcoming events, and watch ON TV programs in high definition, on demand. ON TV, working to bring Lake Orion to the world.
That was a nice play by 11 behind the net there, Craig.
Played the body, the puck comes out and gets cleared up into the netting, and we'll have a offensive zone or a defensive zone face-off for the Dragons.
Yeah, nice play behind the net by Gould, and then the puck went off the netting. You know, we can do like the Tigers broadcasters. You know, we switch play-by-play. If you want to switch when number 9's on the ice, I'll do that shift. You do the rest of the game.
There you go. And breaking out through the neutral zone, Kraus gets stepped into but throws it in deep. Stockwell in the corner, battling.
Working hard down there.
Gets pushed right through the door. And it looks like he's going to head for the parking lot.
He old Bo Jackson move. Catch a touchdown pass, run right out the tunnel.
Come on, Lake Orion security. Can we get someone to latch that door? What's going on here?
Yeah, we never saw that happen last year, did we?
It looks like we got a couple guys going to the box for fun.
20 and
Kraus,
8 here.
Number 20, Kraus for the Dragons. And number 6, the defenseman, Nick Merrick.
Yeah, kind of a cheesy call there. The door opens, they tussle around, defend each other, and yeah, that's, you know, I guess if you're going to take penalties, you take them both, Craig.
And the Dragons come right back with their first line. Kirshner ties up his man, and Sedlowski's able to step in, but back to the point. Shot by Otto wide. Out for Sedlowski. Cycles back for David Otto. Moves it ahead through the neutral zone. Tries to hit Kirshner, but it bounces over his stick. Back in for Rochester, and Otto steps up. Uses the blue line for some help. Guywa with the puck. Drops it. Dangerous play at the blue line. Drops it for Sedlowski, and here comes Rochester. Number 9 with the puck. Tries to turn around. And rebound in front of the net. And Aldridge hangs on, and I'll tell you, boy, a kind of late whistle there by the referee.
Yeah, I didn't like what I saw there, Craig. Sedlowski was in good position for a strong back check and kind of lazily didn't play the man there, and that's how the scoring chance occurred. He had the puck where he could have taken it away and turned it around for a 3-on-2 the other way. Didn't like the play there by the Dragon Sedlowski.
You'd like to see maximum effort at both ends of the ice, Larry.
Yeah, we got it, especially when you got the back check and you have the opportunity to make the right play.
Brisky with the puck, played ahead by Casey. Out through the neutral zone, it gets through. Mesta gets hammered, but he gets the puck in deep to Casey. Try to cycle it around. 11 with Rochester's got the puck, tries near side. 22 carries it in. Throws it to the middle, but hits a shin guard. And right back out is Brisky, hitting Casey up the middle. Goes wide, quick shot. Quick low shot, rebound, gets his own rebound, and it's coming right back out as he loses the handle. And we got a 3-on-2 with a back checker catching up, and Mesta negates the 3-on-2, evens it up. We still got trouble in front of the Dragons' net. Just cleared to the side. 25 with a quick shot, rebound, big rebound. And we got a whistle. Looks like we got a penalty.
Got a cross check on somebody here, Craig, but I don't know who. They're going to call that on Brisky. I didn't see the play. I didn't see the penalty, Craig, did you?
No, I did not.
No, Dragons got to maintain their composure on this kill. Kill it off, and let's get back on the offense here.
Well, number 5, Jake Brisky, goes to the box for 2 minutes, the cross check. And the Dragons are going to have to kill a penalty, and it's a pivotal moment in the game halfway through the second period. Dragons are desperate in need of a kill here.
It starts out good for them because the Rochester first line, top forwards are on the bench because they just came off after long shift.
Rochester controls. Gould breaks up the shot. Back into the corner. Burschback and Gould on the kill on the front. And on the back end, you've got Otto and Nyland, the top defensive pairing for the Dragons. Back to number 17, takes the shot. Burschback lays in front of it and blocks it.
You got to take the blocking a puck like that. That's sacrificing your body for the team. That's what you have to do on a penalty kill against a powerful offense like the Rochester team.
There's no substitute for grit and courage, Larry, and that's exactly what you need to kill penalties.
That's why I don't play this game anymore, because that hurts.
Kirshner taking the draw for the Dragons, and Rochester's able to control, and that top line's out there now. Max Harper with the puck. Looking over to number 6, quick shot. Steered into the corner. Looks like they've got Polino playing the point. Oh, deflected on net by the Dragons defenseman, and Otto tries to clear it around, but
yeah, the
Rochester's
rebound
is going to keep it in.
Rebound came right out for a nice chance, and he fired it wide, Craig.
A lot of traffic in front for Rochester. But somehow, Aldrich is able to spot that puck and hang on.
Yeah, you got to clear the front of the net as the whistle's being blown, and you got to send a message to these guys. The Dragons got to send a message. It's not safe in front of our net.
I absolutely agree. I'd like to see a little more physical play there in front of the net to clear those shooting lanes for the goaltender. 21, Polino steps in just wide of the net on the redirect. Number 10 with the puck, cycling low. Looking at the point. He's going to take it back down deep in the corner. Box doing a nice job of tying him up. Back to the other side, into the slot. Up to number 6 at the point. Back to 6, quick shot wide of the net. Nesta tries to clear and he gets it out.
Yeah, nice play. They're setting up that big number 6. Tall player, good hard shot. They're setting him up for the boomer. Here we go again.
Well, I'll tell you, Larry, number 21, Michael Polino, I've known for quite some time as a second-year mite. He played hockey with my son Shane at the Onyx in Rochester.
Okay.
So kind of interesting. I've known the Polinos for a long time. Father Don, Mother Nancy, great people. And it's nice to see their son Michael having such success his senior year at Rochester.
Yeah, it's always fun. And the hockey world is pretty small. You seem to know a lot of people, and they seem to keep coming back. Every time you turn around, you see a family your kids used to play with.
Wow, nice backdoor pass, but it gets through. Number 2 unable to handle it.
5 seconds left here on the power play.
Shot, steered to the side. Aldrich is doing a nice job in the net, handling those rebounds and getting them to the corners.
And Dragons are back at full strength.
And Brisky steps into the defenseman, and wow, well, that was an interesting play.
That was a play.
I know he wanted to avoid the offsides, but it's coming right back, and it looks like the net's off. We're going to get a whistle.
Yeah, it looks like the net's off. That's a good thing. That was Dragons kind of got away with one on the hard play in front of the net, but that's the way they have to play in front of the net against a powerful offense.
Absolutely. Well, you got the Burschback line right back out here with Alex Burschback at center. Looks like Adam Litticoat on a wing, and who's the other winger here? Kurt Latshaw, number 27. Well, it looks like Litticoat is stepping in for Nolan Page on this line, who has not returned to the game.
Oh, he's not returned. He's still seeking treatment, it looks like there, Craig.
Latshaw tries to throw it in deep, goes in chase, and Litticoat steps in. Quick shot, just wide of the net. They got good wood on it, but it's going to go all the way down to the other end. Sometimes those tough angle shots, if you don't get them on target, that's what happens.
Yeah, a lot of good. That's a
nice play. Nice chip ahead by Litticoat.
Definitely a sign of good wood was that shot when it comes all the way back down.
Boy, there's Josh Gould battling in the corner. You always get 110% out of that player.
Yeah, he's played well tonight, Craig. Latshaw battling in the corner with Gould.
Not happy with something down there, and he might have gotten away with just a little bit. Maybe one more swing of that arm. He might have been seeing some time in the box. Oh, and the defenseman Nyland takes it away from Aldrich, coming out with speed. Nice job protecting the puck. Takes a shot.
It's
and they somehow keep it out of the net. The goaltender makes a save. The puck's bouncing around between the wickets, and somehow someone gets a stick in there and knocks that away, Larry. It looked like we had a second goal here for the Dragons.
Yeah, we couldn't tell from our angle whether it went up over his head, but I think it hit his head, landed between his feet. Seems both goalies are having problems catching the puck.
Got Chappie centering Krause and Stockwell. Number 7 for United. Controls. Bach intercepts, throws it in deep. And here come the Dragons on the forecheck. Krause and Chase. Someone's going to get hit. They try the wide pass, and it's stepped in front of by Bach once again. It looks like he's got that one sniffed out. Stockwell in on a forecheck, trying to apply pressure. Rochester able to clear, and there's Bach just to throw it right back in again. This looks like a familiar story. And over to the other defenseman, Strauss steps in, and we might have something here. Another knee by number 7. He gets away with it this time. Stockwell with the puck. He's got an opportunity. He steps into the middle. And he shoots high. What a great scoring chance and a backhand try.
Stockwell has had a lot of chances tonight, Craig. We're going to have to talk to him about the shot accuracy program.
Yeah, we keep a 4th stat at the
and
Stockwell
Jordan
house.
Strauss just took another stupid penalty there. Sorry, did I say stupid penalty on the air, Craig?
I was just going to say, Larry, we keep a 4th stat at the Stockwell house. They're called Stockwell chances.
There you go.
They're the almost goals.
Well, almost goals are, horseshoes and hand grenades. So here we go.
Well, he's definitely put himself in position to get opportunities, but
he's got to
like
capitalize.
The rest of the Dragons, we've had a hard time finishing here tonight.
So we got Strauss in the box for a second time. That was a one-on-one. The guy dumped the puck deep and went to the net, and Jordan didn't disengage and got the interference. And they will call that every time when the forward goes down. Every single time they're going to call it.
Mesta controls off the draw and throws it in deep. And once again, the Dragons are in a situation where they need to kill 2 minutes of a power play here to keep this thing equal. Polino with the puck. Centering pass.
The puck
just cleared by the defenseman, Otto. Back to number 6. He's going to shoot high and into the netting.
That puck should come outside, Craig, right into the netting.
Good call, Larry. You were right on top of it, and you had that one exactly right. Boy, you don't see a lot of guys wind up at the blue line and shoot it that high without being bothered.
That's what we talked about earlier. You got to keep the puck on the ice and hope for the tip in, and we'll let him keep firing it over the net. That's a good problem. But looks like number 6, Nick Merrick, does have quite a slap shot, and they feed him on the power play.
Rochester controls. Stepped into by Otto. He's got some room. He's going to throw it in deep and let the forwards do the heavy lifting. Bach comes onto the ice for Otto, and it looks like an icing on Rochester United. That's the second time we've seen that tonight on the power play.
Yeah, they went for the stretch pass with the forward on the blue line and didn't cash in.
That's wild. I've never seen that play before, Larry.
Yeah, never ever. Not with this coaching staff anyway.
No. Have you ever wanted to make your own TV show or operate a camera for a live sporting event? Well, ONTV can make it happen. Your first step, though, is to sign up for orientation. It's free and offers you a look behind the scenes of ONTV. Call 248-693-3377 or 248-393-1060 for more information. And right back to live action. About 45 seconds left in the power play for Rochester. Gould to the middle. Back, and Bach is going to throw it right in deep. Boy, I tell you, he seems to be right in the right place at the right time tonight in the neutral zone.
Yeah, he's doing a good job. He's stepping up in the absence of John Cathers, so Bach's doing a nice job tonight.
Tries it up the right side, but Rochester holds it in. Number 25 with the puck at the point. He throws it in deep, but right to a Dragon, and they're gonna clear the puck.
Ooh, I didn't like that call, Craig.
Kind of played it with a high stick, didn't he?
Sure did.
Not this time they clear, and it's going to get all the way down the ice with
Dragons
Alex
are-
Guywa in chase.
Dragons are back at full strength here.
I think the Dragons recognize that they've got a speed advantage on the Rochester defenseman. We got an offsides as Kirshner is able to step up into the play at the blue line and just bother him enough.
Yep, I like when you were going through that that spot for our sponsors there. Excellent forecheck by Bergebach on the penalty kill, which killed about 20 seconds, which was a really fine play by number 17 of the Dragons.
Nice. Sorry I missed that, Larry.
You can't read and watch, you know. That's what you got me for.
I've never been a speed reader. Number 11 with the puck, bothered by Guywa and Kirshner, and they held it in. Otto steps in, throws it in deep. Sidlowski to help. Guywa, Sidlowski in battle in the corner with two Rochester players. And Rochester comes out, pass through the neutral zone. Number 2 carries it in. Tries to throw it to the net, but it goes wide and in deep. Kirshner able to control for the Dragons, moves it ahead to Guywa. Tries it off the boards, but it's going to get out. Delayed call there. I'm surprised. I thought it looked like the Rochester player played it, but that'll work out all right.
Oh, and another
shot just
puck
deflected
over the
high.
net.
I think the goalie got a piece of that.
Yeah, he did.
Back in deep. Dragons applying pressure. Guywa in the corner. Oh, and it looks like we had a delayed offsides, and nobody seemed to hear that one.
I sure didn't see that. I didn't think anybody was offsides on that play.
I thought he called it at first, but then he didn't say anything after they were in chase.
Yeah, Drew Casey on that last forecheck's got to really need him to finish that check here. He was right on Johnny on the spot there. I think the young freshman just learning that part of the game when you're going up against bigger, stronger, little older kids. But if he finishes that check, he causes a turnover and a possible scoring chance.
Absolutely.
26 seconds here to go, Craig, in the second period.
Casey takes the draw, wins it, but Rochester controls, but Mesta steps in. Slap shot. Goalie has a hard time handling it, loose in front, and they clear it to the corner. Mesta down in deep, looking for some help, looking for some cycle. Unable to control, back out for Rochester. Number 10 with the puck, and he can't control it. Quick shot for Rochester. Nice save by Aldridge, and that's going to do it with a second left. He's able to keep that puck out of the net. Well, we've got, I'm sorry, at the end of 2 periods, we've got a level score. It's 1-1, but I think we saw a little shift in momentum there in the second period.
Yeah, Rochester played a little better there, and the Dragons still played well, but it's a 1-1 game. We got shots on goal. The Dragons had 5. Right. Rochester had 11. Dragons with a total of 13 so far through 2, and Rochester 22 shots on goal.
I think that might have been their 12th shot right there just before the buzzer.
Yeah, we got 12 shots. You're right. Just right before the buzzer, the 12 shots. So it's 23-13 in favor of Rochester shots on goal, but the score is 1-1, Dragons and Rochester United, the yellow team.
Absolutely. Now we're going to go to the second intermission. Again, the score is tied 1-1. Going into the second intermission, and we will be right back with all the action right here on ONTV. Please stay tuned. And they dropped the puck for third period action, and we're back. Lake Orion Dragons and Rochester United. 1-1 tie entering the third period. And
We got the net off the magnets.
The net off the magnets. The net's off the magnets, and 13 is sliding across the goaltender, and
no penalty. You know what they say, bingo boingo, Craig.
Thanks, Mick.
I figured I'd throw that one in for you.
That's no place for a nervous person, Larry. Well, we got a face-off.
Yeah, one thing about high school hockey.
Just outside the blue line.
We're not going to see too many Donnybrooks here in high school hockey.
And Rochester wins another face-off. Bach over to his partner, Strauss. They're going to have to battle for it in the corner. Kirshner knocks it ahead to Sidlowski and out. 16 tries to cycle it back, and here comes Rochester just into the feet of the Rochester player, and the puck gets dumped in. Sidlowski in chase with speed. Tries to center, but off the foot of the Rochester defenseman. Number 5 with the puck. He's going to get run down by Kirshner, who puts a body into him. Looks like we had a little collision, but no call down in the corner.
Yeah, I'd like to see an interference on the offensive player there, Craig, but you're not going to get that call in the third period.
Number 6, Bach with the puck, tries to cycle it around, intercepted by Rochester. Centered, but Strauss is there. Here comes Sidlowski with speed over to Kirshner. He can't handle the pass. Well, you'd like to see a good exchange there. That was a good pass. Sidlowski looking for an opportunity. Guy will go into the net. He's got it in front.
Oh, what a nice
backhand
play.
Try just wide.
It's Kirchner looked like 23 from the pass with his stick up at his waist on that cross-ice pass there, Craig.
Oh, Larry. You get us in trouble, brother.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure that we don't have anybody from that family watching the broadcast.
All right. And an icing call. We'll take care of some business here.
I don't think 23 was ready for that pass, Craig.
Video classes are now enrolling. Reserve your seat today. Learn the basics of studio and field production on ONTV's staff of video professionals. We offer hands-on instruction in a fun atmosphere. Orion residents pay only $10. Call ONTV to find out more, 248-693-3377 or 248-393-1060, or visit our webpage, orionontv.org. Puck in front, rebound loose. 17 with a shot, and he scores. Unit kind of broke down there in front, Larry, and the puck started bouncing around. A lot of rebound opportunities, kicks out to the point, and the goaltender Aldrich can't handle it.
Yeah, it was a bouncing puck. The Dragons had possession behind the net with the forward back behind the net right off the draw there, and they didn't get a clear. And you had 4 Dragons in front of the net, and an open point man for the third rebound. Aldrich made the first 3 saves, Greg.
Well, in a minute 55 into the third period, and the Dragons find themselves in a 2-1 hole. Strauss with the puck, dumps it in, tries to dump it in. Comes back into the Dragon zone. Matt Gronowski loses an edge, getting some support from his forwards. 11 steps in, quick shot. Aldrich makes the save. Puck bounces loose behind the net. Wow, looks like the Dragons are, well, and Aldrich will hang on to settle this thing down. Looks like the Dragons are just a little bit
on their heels,
on edge after giving up that goal.
Well, that's what we talked about in the keys to the game is play through the adversity, play strong, and we got to have them generate some offense here. This game is far from over. Dragons got to put something together.
Absolutely, 2-1 game. Stay with the plan, stay level, keep coming, keep working. Rochester steps through the defense, and Lake Orion tries it hard around. Nolan Page back on the ice for the Dragons. Puck out to number 7, tries another shot, and Page gets in front of that. Boy, a lot of just kind of reaching and tapping right now by the Dragons.
Yeah, you got to skate to the puck here.
Looks like Rochester smells blood, and number 9 can't handle it, and he's lucky he didn't get flattened there. Oh, high off the glass to Nolan Page. He's got help if he needs to spread out a little bit, but deflected just wide by Latshaw. Burschback hit hard into the boards.
Big number 9, the captain.
11 dumps it in deep for Rochester. Comes all the way around, and 16 is going to hold it in. Page couldn't get there. I think he's a bit hobbled yet. He doesn't look like he's moving around real well there on that injured leg.
No, he doesn't look good. It looks coach is talking to him now as he comes to the bench.
Gould with the puck, throws it in deep. Goalie steers it aside to the corner. Latshaw and Chase, but he just curls away from the play. Out without resistance. Rochester breaks through the neutral zone. Number 8, Otto, tries it and fans as he tries to cycle the puck around the boards. Kicked in front, puck loose, out to the point, they hold it in. Nope, they don't hold it in. We've got a delayed offsides and Lake Orion gets an opportunity to break out. Pass ahead for Stockwell in the neutral zone. Gains the offensive zone, loses the puck, down in the corner, loses an edge. And here comes Rochester. Down in deep, Aldrich can't handle it. Steps up, makes a nice play, but out to the blue line to keep it in. Boy, just a sloppy play right now by the Dragons.
Just slapping the puck around in the neutral zone, not making anything happen. This game
Kirshner with the puck.
They got to realize this game's far from over. They can
Down
make
in
things
deep.
happen here.
Kirshner to the net. Tries a backhand shot, knocked down, in front again.
Oh.
Backhand just wide.
I think the goalie got a piece of that with his glove
and
there,
Chase.
Craig.
Rochester breaks out. Strauss angles him to the boards. Sedlowski picks up the puck over to Gaiwa along the boards. Clears the zone. Kirshner and Chase looking for his options. Tries
There's
to the middle.
another knee.
Wow.
Another knee there, Craig, and they didn't call that one either.
Through the neutral zone. Stretch pass. Almost works this time, and Aldrich steers it aside. Looked like Polino was trying to get behind the D there. Quick, hard slap shot. Misses wide. Up ahead to Sedlowski. He gets cross-checked in the back, and yet another no call.
Yeah, and I didn't think referee Dave Stewart was working tonight, and he isn't, but it must have gone to the same school.
It must be his nephew or something. Puck clears the zone. 11, look for his options through the middle. It certainly looks like Rochester's fixed whatever issues they had in the first period and a half on their breakout. And the stretch pass doesn't get through for Mesta, but he stays with it, throws it in deep.
Yeah, good idea by the Dragons there. They had numbers
Brisky
and
in Chase. Gronowski back for the Dragons, up ahead to Brisky. Can't clear the zone. Number 9 in deep for Rochester, looking to the center, down behind the net. Number 3, and he gets stepped into by the Dragon defenseman. Or I'm sorry, that's Drew Casey, center, helping out.
good play by Drew Casey there. A check that he finished. I like it.
Mesta tries a nice little move, but he just couldn't quite get around the last defenseman. Boy, I like seeing number 4 Nyland step up and take the body like that.
Yeah, they made a couple nice body checks there. It looks like maybe number 18 Casey heard me somehow about finishing a check. He made a nice check there, and then Nyland, like you said, made a fine play stepping up, knocking the guy down, and Aldrich held on to the puck, no rebound.
Sometimes that's what you're going to need to turn that momentum around, right? Play a little physical hockey, get a couple of loose pucks, and try to bang in, take the trash out in front of the net, right?
Yeah, good physical play, good hard body check can sometimes change all the momentum, Craig.
Shot, rebound in front. Aldrich handles it. We'll get a little extracurricular activity in front of the net.
Yeah, Strauss clearing the garbage out in front, get those yellow jerseys out of the way.
Absolutely. Looks like we got a little equipment. Linesman's going to help out Birchback get his neck guard situated. Drop of the puck, and Rochester wins another faceoff. I'll tell you, the faceoffs have not been kind. I don't know what the numbers look like tonight, but seems to me like Rochester's won plenty of them.
Yeah, and they're picking up the loose pucks in front of the net.
In front, shot. And once again, Aldrich up to the task, and he handles the rebound nicely.
Yeah, he's played very well tonight, Craig. The Dragons are, unfortunately, Aldrich has got to have some real big shoulders right now, and he's going to have to keep making big saves. till the Dragons turn the momentum their way.
Got the Gould, Stockwell, Chappie line. 9, 10, 11.
It's not 9, 10, 11. I like it. 8, 9, 10, 11 with
There
the
you
auto
go.
out there.
It's a very sequential lineup.
Numerically
Down in
sound.
Nyland steps in. Stockwell at the half board. Clears it. Gould and Chase, but it's going to be icing as just got a little too much of that there, Larry.
I'd call that a cheesy icing right over the defender's stick. I think he could have stopped that puck, Craig.
Well, needless to say, we're going to have a quick change here in the defensive zone as the Kirshner line comes back out. And Rochester nearly wins another faceoff, but Nyland does a nice job of stepping in on that one, but they hold it in at the point. 11 or 10 down in the corner. It's the top line. He takes to the net out in front. Harper tries for a rebound. Oh, and a quick slap shot by Polino. And handled again by Aldrich. Boy, he's doing a nice job of playing the angles and being in the right place at the right time.
I don't know what the shots are in the third, but it is a lot to a little.
Yeah.
Yellow, it's over green.
There's no doubt. The ice seemed to slant in the second period, and it hasn't leveled out yet.
No, and that's with the Orion's top D pair out there. So we got to get some offense going here. Big body check or something. Turn the momentum a little.
Puck. There's your body check.
Yeah, there's an interference, and they didn't get
Kirshner,
called.
a little high stick. Kirshner and Chase. Looks like their coaches might ask for a little more physical play, Larry, to your point. Puck in behind the net. Kirshner and Chase tries to gain control on the backside of the net. Guy with a support, and the net is off.
Yeah, but that's some hard forecheck. I like to see that out of the Dragons. You play the body, and you're going to turn the puck over. You got 2 quick turnovers by the Rochester United club to cause some, possible scoring chance. Got to keep doing that, Craig.
And just about exactly halfway through the third period, 8:31 left, and we've got a 2-1 Rochester United score. And here we are again, Larry. The Dragons really have not had an easy road this season. I mentioned earlier that Rochester United is ranked number 9 in the state of Michigan in Division I. The Dragons have also played the number 7, 8, and 10 team this year. And they've hung with them for a while, but eventually they've been overpowered.
Well, you play, but the Dragons have always been known through all the coaching staffs in the last 4 or 5 years to play the top teams in the state. The Dragons don't shy away from anybody, and it's not how you start the season; it's how you finish. So they're getting better, and good things are looking up for the Dragons in the future.
Absolutely, Casey, Brisky, Mesta line. Face-off win by Casey, and we try a quick slap shot, Otto, and it gets deflected out, and here comes Rochester. I don't mind that shot, but boy, you'd like to see that one get through.
Yeah, you gotta. On that play, it's almost you're better off aiming for a post or aiming 5 feet wide and hoping for a deflection in.
Brisky tries to control, gets it, looks ahead, and just deflected at the last minute, taken off the puck by number 9 for Rochester. And the puck goes up into the net. We'll have an offensive zone face-off. If you're a fan of sports talk and just plain zaniness, then tune in to Between Toraminas, a different kind of sports talk show. New episodes air live Wednesdays at 6:30 p.m. right here on Public Access, Comcast Channel 10, AT&T Uverse Channel 99. Also check the ONTV program guide on OrionONTV.org for other air times that best fit your viewing schedule. Scoring chance just off to the side of the net. And here comes Rochester breaking out. It's got 2-on-4, and the Dragons will regroup, and Nolan Page will throw it down to the other end of the ice. Dragon forecheck on. Makes number 7 turn and regroup. Tries the other way, and looks like Burschback's going to get there. Well, the puck's coming up the near side. Held in by Latshaw. We'll go in Chase again. Burschback's coming for some fresh legs.
Yeah, Nolan Page doesn't have much left in the tank, I don't think, Craig, after taking that knee. Nice body check by Strauss and offsides.
Far side player, number 5, couldn't get back. Well, I'll tell you, it's not like Lake Orion has taken over the momentum, but I have to say that it seems like they've equalized it over the last couple of shifts, 2-3 shifts anyway, where they're getting a little more pressure in the offensive zone, not sustained, but they're able to maybe stem the tide a little bit here and maybe build some momentum for the finish.
Yeah, I think it's coming from adding the physical play to the game. That's the biggest difference that is moving the momentum.
Kirshner throws it in, and on one hop, we'll have an offensive face-off again to the left of the goaltender.
It's a pretty good gamble there by Kirchner. The goaltender's been bobbling the first shot. Throw it at the net from about anywhere. Good things happen.
Especially if you can get some speed coming in at the blue line. Puck drop. Rochester wins the draw. Back in deep. And Guy was going to hold it in for Lake Orion into the front of the net and just steered wide with a poke check by the goaltender. Down in deep, Kirshner and Chase. Back to the blue line. Oh, and not held in. 22 breaking out for Rochester. Oh, nice nifty play. And a puck is just wide as he creates a scoring chance out of what looked like nothing. Pretty play by number 22, Harper.
Yeah, nice play, and the puck just trickled wide. Lucky for the Dragons.
Looked like he undressed the Dragons defender on that play.
I would agree with you there, Craig. I've not seen any jock straps on the ice, but they should be there.
Down in deep for Rochester, and they're going to change up. On a kind of a late pass into the middle, dangerous pass coming out of the defensive zone. And out in front, again, getting sloppy around the net, and a shot, quick shot. Aldrich is looking around, but it looks like he's got it, and it's between his legs. As action stopped with a referee whistle.
I didn't like the line change. It's I think that Rochester had too many men on the ice for about 3 or 4 seconds there. That they're changing. Their players are changing when the players going off the ice are at the face-off dot at center ice. Craig.
Wow. Boy, you'd like to see the referees have better control than that. That's just a tad bit too much room. 11 steps in, quick shot wide of the net. Rochester controlling. Maybe I spoke too soon.
Yeah, Dragons got to turn up the offense here.
Absolutely. Stockwell clears the zone. In chase, 7 cycles it around. They try a pass through the middle. Defenseman for Lake Orion steps in front. Kraus trying to gain the zone, gets bothered by the Rochester defenseman, and out they come. Number 11 with the puck for Rochester in the corner. Cycles it down low, looking for help from number 2. The 2-on-2 battle in the corner. Stockwell steps in to help out, clears the zone. In chase, number 7 throws it back down, and it's starting to look like a volleyball match.
That's an icing, Craig. They did not call that icing. It's irrelevant who wins the race to the puck.
Number 4, Nyland will regroup, and the Dragons will get fresh legs on the ice. Nyland walking in, takes a shot, just steered wide by the goaltender Blair. Coming right back out for Rochester. It's a 3-on-2.
With a forward back, Craig.
Wow. Gronowski able to block a shot just to the side of the goaltender, and they cleared up the sideboards. Held in at the line. Gronowski steps in for the puck, looks wide. Brisky just can't handle the hot pass. Throws it ahead and going to play the body, play the man, and Casey steps in to help out. And here comes back into the defensive zone, Bach in chase. Number 13 knocks it down, comes in for a shot, shoots it just wide. Well, a lot of Rochester shots have been wide tonight, Larry.
Yep. Dragons are running out of time here, Craig. You got to turn up the offense.
Looks like they might be running out of gas. Here we thought we saw a speed advantage early in the game with Lake Orion. It looks like they might be a little bit tired.
Yeah, I saw the Dragon forwards are much faster than the Rochester defensemen, but we're not seeing it here in the third.
Pass behind Mesta, but he makes a nice play. Quick shot, gloved by the goaltender Blair, number 30.
Yeah, Mesta did a nice job on the previous play there, covering up for the rushing Nyland on about 30-40 seconds ago. Mesta's been all over the ice. He's played a solid game tonight.
Boy, I'll tell you what, it's it's crunch time now, Larry. You got 3:21 left in the game. It's a 2-1 Rochester lead. Offensive zone face-off. You got to see, you got your first line out there. You want to see them step it up here a little bit, and Kirshner wins the draw. Down in deep for Sidlowski. Back to to Guywa, but he can't handle it. Quick shot, deflected, rebound opportunity,
and how's that?
And buried into the net.
How the tackle of the forward of the Dragons there, Kirshner tackled in front of the net, is not called.
With the shot stopped by Aldridge. Yeah, that's amazing, Larry. I don't know how.
I don't know how you don't call that penalty. It's you clear in the front. That's one thing, but a
both arms
around both arm WWE tackle in front of the net, and and then the puck comes right back down for a solid scoring chance by Polino there.
Hogtied. Well, you got line one against line one here, and a win and a shot from Rochester. Face-off win, a quick shot from the blue line, and then here comes Sidlowski with the puck. He hits Guywa
Fine
with
pass.
Speed through the neutral zone.
And another knee, another knee not
by
even
number
called.
7. It's about the 4th or 5th one we've seen out of him tonight. And Blair hangs on.
Yeah, that's the that's just a knee that didn't connect, and you almost have to call that penalty for intent. I don't know. I don't normally call anybody out, but I've seen a lot of knees thrown up by number 7.
Yep, Joe Marino. He's been in the box a couple of times, at least once tonight. I'm not sure if he's been in, I guess just once. Sidlowski and Chase is like Orion stays with the top line. Puck thrown to the net, and Blair had a little trouble handling that, but steers it to the side. Sidlowski with the puck. Down in deep with Guywa on a forecheck. The defenseman, Gronowski, will throw it back in. Looks like the Dragons look a little tired, Larry. They like to see him get some fresh legs out there.
Well, they're working this first line hard here, and looks like Coach Fields trying to get him off for one last shift inside of a minute.
And
they're not calling offsides there.
I'm not sure what they waved off there.
Offsides, I think that was, Craig.
Okay, delayed offsides when he touched it with his hand inside the zone. That's a dangerous pass in the feet of Sidlowski. Almost ran him into a freight train. Oh, nice play by Casey. Pretty play. Centers it. Brisky can't handle the pass, but what a nice play by number 18. Number 2 gains the zone. We've got a minute and a half left, Larry.
Yep, looks like Dragons going for a breakout here. Let's get a good solid breakout.
Casey with the puck. Oh, ahead for Mesta. Another nice play by Casey, the freshman. Down in deep. Looking for some help. He kicks it back. Boy, I'll tell you, number 18 has had a fantastic game tonight. And I'm not just talking about this shift.
But he's had an excellent, the third period has been outstanding for 18 especially. He's really hustling. He's finishing some checks we talked about at the end of the second. He's been finishing here in the third. He's doing a nice job for a young freshman.
Got an icing call, minute 2 left. Do you think they pull the goalie here?
I say you yank him. What do you say, Craig?
I absolutely would. I'm not sure what they're debating right now.
I'd be calling the timeout here, but then again, I'm not the coach. I'm just the Mickey Redmond of Lake Orion Hockey.
I think he's going to call a timeout. Well, there you go.
And
well,
he heard me. There it is.
Now, the use of the timeout, I'll tell you, Larry, Saturday's game against Grand Rapids Catholic Central, the Dragons were in control of that game. It was a 2-0 lead nearly halfway into the third period. And the Dragons take a penalty, give up a power play goal, and then quickly give up the equalizer. Within a minute, they were back on their heels, give up the equalizer. And Coach Field calls a timeout, and I'll tell you, I don't know what the magic is, but somehow it settled them down just enough. They got a couple of good shifts in, and Sidlowski makes a play, and Gould comes in and buries a rebound, and they win a game 3-2. So you can never underestimate that little break in the action just to kind of calm the nerves and get the kids refocused.
Well, let's hope it works again tonight. He's got the dry erase board out, mapping out a play. Looks like Logan Aldridge is off the ice for the extra attacker with a minute 2 left. No holes barred.
Looks
you gotta, let's see if they can finish her off and go into the unique OAA overtime session.
I think he sees something with that Casey line. It looks like he's going to keep them out there. I'll tell you, the youngster really showed some of that skill and dynamic play that they were expecting, and I think he's being rewarded for it.
Looks like they made a line change here, Craig.
Oh, okay. Well, it looks like they've got Brisky out there with that first line. Try to get a physical presence out there with him. Nyland holds in, down in deep, a minute left. Nyland holds it in, nice play at the blue line.
Nice
to
deflection.
The net, deflected in front and wide. Brisky battling, puck comes out and Polino's gone. And an empty net, he misses it wide. Tries a wraparound and he misses that too. Boy, you don't expect a kid with 25 points to miss that empty net. Down in the corner, number 10, racing for the puck. Nyland steps in front, 20 seconds left. Time for one more charge for the Dragons. And a loose pass, and Polino's going to get another shot at that empty net. Deflected wide by number 8, Otto. And 5 seconds left. They're going to have to hurry to get a shot. Sidlowski with the puck. Winds up.
Oh, and a nice save at the end there.
That's the game. The whistle blew as the puck entered the glove of the goaltender, and another tough loss for the Dragons. You got to give them credit, Larry. They battled hard. Another top-ranked team, division rival, and they take them right to the limit, but they just can't get the puck in the net. A lot of scoring chances and just couldn't finish.
Yeah, Dragons had a lot of scoring chances in the first and second period, and Rochester, after they scored that goal, seemed to take most of the play. Dragons couldn't generate a lot of offense here late in the third. They played well, not quite well enough. Rochester's a good club, a lot of firepower on that first line, and Dragons got nothing to hang their head about, but you'd like to be able to finish these games and get a point out of it.
Absolutely. Well, hey, we got a lot of hockey coming up here in the next couple of weeks. This Saturday, January 12th at 6:30 p.m., the Lake Orion Dragons take on crosstown rival and OAA RED rival Oxford Wildcats at the Onyx in Rochester. Home ice for Oxford now.
Oh, okay.
And then next week we'll be right back here with ON TV broadcast of your Dragons taking on Farmington Hills Unified, 8 p.m. Eastern, right here at Detroit Skate Club. And then on the 19th, Birmingham Unified at Birmingham Ice Arena at 8:30 p.m. The Dragons take on the Birmingham Unified team. And then one more game, the 24th, 2 weeks from tonight at Heartland. So if you want to make a drive and see some good high school hockey.
Not one of my favorite rinks to go to is the beautiful Heartland rink, but
head out west on I-50 or M59.
Always a nice place to drive to in January. You never know how hard it's going to snow and how bad the roads are.
Absolutely. 7 p.m. face-off against Heartland, Lake Orion. Boy, Heartland's another tough team yet again this year. So with that, we thank you for joining. Again, the final score, the Dragons drop another heartbreaker, 2-1 to Rochester United. Final shots, Larry?
We got Rochester with 14 in the third, a total of 37. Lake Orion with 6 with a total of 20. So Dragons were outshot by 17 tonight. And Logan Aldridge played a great game. Dragons are right in it right to the very end. And it's great doing the broadcast with you, Craig.
Likewise, Larry. And absolutely, goaltending has really helped them out all year long. And once again, Logan Aldridge steps up with a strong game tonight. So with that, thank you for joining us tonight. And on behalf of ONTV, we look forward to seeing you next week with our broadcast of the Farmington Unified Lake Orion game right here at Detroit Skating Club, January 17th at 8 p.m.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.